Hey guys, Archie LUXURIA here, Archie LUXURIA on the greatest live show in the business. Yes, indeed. Guys, I'm here and I'm streaming. A little bit early today. I woke up. I haven't been feeling, I have a bit of a crook tummy for the last couple of days. So I've had a lot of sleep trying to get over it. And we'll see how it goes. I had a lot of sleep, so I woke up and thought, hey, let's start the show a little bit earlier, a little bit later than normal, a little bit earlier than but hey, we'll get this baby off the ground. So what's been going on, guys? Yesterday we had Nick, Nick Miller, not the other Nick. Fuck, you don't care about him. Nick Miller, and he's a classic kid, He's optimistic. He's got a great perspective on the world. Very smart guy. But he won't take watch advice. And I'm an old hand. What have I got on my wrist? I got a Explorer 2. The Rolex Explorer 2 would be a great watch for Nick. They're a bit expensive. Submariner, ditto. You ask Nick, what does he really want? He comes up with some blank pane 50 fathoms. Man, they're not cheap, not cashable, just very nichey. And I thought about it long and hard last night. So I did the show yesterday, and I thought, what does Nick need? Actually, let's get our first super chat of the night has come through. JD Montreal, thank you, JD Montreal. $1. Thank you so much there. Thank you. What does Nick Miller need? What does he need? I tell you what he needs. What does he need? I tell you what he needs. I think he needs to be real fucking-listic. That's right. Instead of saying, hey, I want to get this, I want to get that, you got to say, okay, he's a young man. You don't want to put all your eggs. It's not about can you max it out. It's like Americans when they go to buy a car. What's the most they can finance? When they buy a house, what's the biggest loan that's not a smart way to go. That's only smart if you want to keep working forever. So, you know what? I've thought about it long and hard for Nick. And I think he's got to be realistic. I think a great choice for Nick, bang per buck, would be the Zenith El Primero. Fantastic watch. You've got the classic cars version. Well, you've got the open heart. You've got so many. So that's such a great choice, and it's also legendary. First automatic chronograph used by Rolex. It's also high beat, exception, just a well-regarded, great story. You would always can hold your head up high in a room full of Pateks or Vacherons or whatever. No. I also said the other option would be the Speedmaster, the man on the moon. And I said, get the sandwich, the sapphire sandwich for you, man. We've got another super chat. Thank you so much from Mac Lobster, $5. Mac Lobster, $5. Set a goal for yourself to get down to 4 watches next year. It's all anyone needs and can cover all bases. Can also have a wild card slot as one of 4. You know what, Mac Lobster? That's not as ridiculous as it sounds there. I have sold a lot off. I was actually talking to a good friend of mine yesterday as well after the show. And I said to him, I really didn't want to sell the world time. Okay? However, I needed the money. Okay? I paid the car off. It's allowed me to do some travel, do some other things that you can't do if you have the commitment. So I got to be totally honest with you. Sometimes you do have to let stuff go. That's just the nature of the beast. The nature of the beast. So, what can I say? Oh, we've got Bateman joining me. Bateman's on the stream now. Hello, Mr. Bateman. How are you?
Morning, Archie. How are you, man?
Hey, not too bad there. It's early where I am, but I thought I'd start the show there. I was thinking about Nick Miller. You know,
yeah.
Nick, lovely guy. Positive. He needs really, for somebody who knows so much about watches, he really needs to get something. Now, the problem is with Rolex, like the Explorer 2 would be a great Nick Miller watch. They're expensive. You ask Nick, what does he want? He wants a Blancpain Bathy Escape. You know what? Expensive and unsellable. I really think the top watches for Nick would be a Zenith El Primero, some sort of Omega Speedmaster.
Man of the fucking moon. That's right.
That'd be perfect for him. We've got the Snake, Mike the Snake, joining us. Hey, Mikey, how are you?
Hey, Archie.
What's up, Mike?
Chingo, Bateman.
Chingo.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with you, Archie. As much as Nick knows about watches, you know, and he's shown that he's very well versed in all the models and their levels, you know.
Yep.
Through what he said just in the last few streams, he knows watches, but it doesn't come across like he gives too much of a shit about them. So we got to find him a watch, you know, because therefore he's probably not going to drop a whole shitload on a watch.
Well, that's what Mikey, I was saying maybe he get a Zenith, some sort of Zenith. They're great bang per buck. Secondhand, they plummet a lot. An Omega, like a Speedy, like a Sapphire Sand. You had a Sapphire Sandwich, didn't you?
No, I've only had moon watches.
The Hesselite.
Yeah.
He needs a stepping stone, Arch. Do you know what my first luxury watch was?
The Sapphire Sandwich is instead of the plastic glass, it's got the sapphire glass, Mike.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I totally know what a Sapphire Sandwich is, man. But I personally have only owned moon watches with the Hesselite and no clear case back.
Sorry, the Sandwich is also a moon watch too. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I kind of mentioned that.
When I say moon watch, I refer to the traditional, the good old moon watch.
Yeah, no. I get you.
When you say moon watch, nobody's going to think Sapphire Sandwich. Okay, you're going to have to say Sapphire Sandwich moon watch.
No, they can. They can,
but they're not. They're going to think Hesselite, and they're going to think no clear case back when you say moon watch, because that's what you get. You get the small box now. You used to get the big box. Now you get the 3861. Was that the number? But that's the moon watch. Then there's the Sapphire Sandwich moon watch, which is a completely different fucking animal. You know, it's not the moon. It's not a moon watch. It just doesn't have Hesselite, and it has a clear case back. It's just a different animal.
Can I give him a suggestion? Here we go. I'm gonna put this on the screen because this was like my stepping stone personally. And here's my suggestion for the Nick Miller for someone who's got nothing. We've got the Pelagos, the 42 mil.
Yes.
Two-liner. Doesn't have an SA down the bottom.
Pelagos.
Actually, I tend to like that idea there. You are on the money there. I've got to hand it to you there.
This was my start, except I had the blue dial.
We got a super chat here. Phoenician Cedar, $2. What's the meaning of life from an AOT area Aronium view? What the fuck? I don't even know what that is.
He's talking about me, the Aotearoa, New Zealand. Obviously, I don't use that lingo. I prefer New Zealand.
Okay.
Aotearoa is a load of hogwash.
I don't even know what it means.
Okay. Yeah. We got another super chat here from Little Dave, $5. $5. $5. Mike the Snake, I commend your ability to avoid any accountability for the young girl comments. Bravo! Yes.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, people have been trying to rope me into
Yeah. No,
some
don't get roped into that.
That's bullshit and uncalled
You know
for,
what?
and I'm not going to fall for it. So
I must tell you, Bateman, you've picked a beautiful watch because Nick has said he doesn't like chronographs. I thought the chronograph would be the angle for him, but he said he doesn't. He wants a three-handed. This is a beautiful. This Pelagos. This is titanium, correct, guys?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Does it have a fixed lugs?
No. They're normal lugs, and they come with a very nice bracelet with a very.
Oh, that's
nice
the FXD version, isn't it? The FXD has the fixed lugs.
Yeah, the FXD has fixed lugs. But what Nick said was that the crowd he hangs with knows watches, right? So if he comes in there with a run-of-the-mill high-end watch, he's not going to impress anybody. So
it's not about impressing. It's holding your own. It's just holding your own.
Yeah, but that's why I thought, okay, if a sub or a speedy or what everybody kind of goes for, what they consider your standard starting collection watches aren't going to work for him, then he's got to like trip up these people with something different. He's got to come in with something a little different, and the Pelagos fucking hits that mark on the button because everybody's going to go, is that a sub? What is that? And then they might notice the snowflake hands real quick, but it's not too expensive. I've owned this watch, and it weighs exactly the same as a sub. It's not ultra lightweight. It's fucking absolutely fabulous, and I think that would be a great watch. I don't give advice much unless I don't know who's talking now.
Archie in the background. That's right.
I'll just mute myself. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, I don't give it much advice much unless it's like a watch that I've personally owned or something. Otherwise, I usually just kind of comment like I like it or I don't, or from what I've seen on pictures and stuff. But the Pelagos, even to this day, is one of my favorite watches. I'll probably own another one. It'll probably be the next watch I buy.
That's true enough. Look, my problem, I think the only problem I can give with this watch is I believe this is the iteration that had the ETA movement as opposed to the
that don't matter one way or the other. The collab movement.
The funny thing is the ETA versions become more collectible now, like with the Black Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean it's the difference is gonna be just a few bucks down the road. And the new movement, which I owned, was stellar as far as accuracy and durability. And
here we go. We got Van Lux $2.80 boot. No, we're not going to boot Mike. Mike is
not
great.
For that price. No,
they're definitely not. And we've got Mark the Shark $5. What's your favorite Radiohead song, Mike the Snake?
I've never owned any of their albums, but I really love that song Creep for sure. So I'd have to say Creep because I don't know the band well enough to even remember any of the names of any of their other songs, but Creep probably. So that's my answer.
We've got One Up Trading $2. Arch, you love that. I do. The lobby is fantastic, man. Let's have a look around it. It's really early. The coffee shop has not opened yet. The lobby is empty. It's empty. Just somewhere quiet. Because otherwise I'm just in the room. You guys say the room is a bit noisy. I could always go to the rooftop garden if you want me to do that. I can do that. Do you prefer the rooftop garden, guys?
Oh boy, we got another super chat here.
Sam Davidson, £10. Bateman, how the fuck did you track down Puck's ex-girlfriend to get her on the show, man?
Well, yeah, she she makes these videos, right? And she actually tagged the dungeon in one of these and videos, and I was able to see it. Yeah, there's a bit of puck lore in there. We're trying to avoid that shit because honestly, he's just really
as much as I really like Puck and things started out pretty okay, he's shown that he just can't maintain. He cannot, even with the slightest of prodding, he goes straight to over the top, over the line. And I love the guy. I want him on, but you say one wrong thing, you know, or even if he's just having a bad day and he starts wishing death on you and your family and all your relatives and shit, and it's just like, no, bad dog, stop.
Yeah. No,
And he
that's
doesn't,
that's.
and he
I found him
doesn't.
a bit. He was a bit prickly when he was on. He came on and
Yeah,
he's
so
scared. Yeah. We
I
got a
say
super
give him a
chat.
chance.
Phoenician Cedar, $2. Mike the Snake. Have you made any offers on your neighbor's car?
Oh, he knows to notify me first if he ever decides to sell it.
What's
Yeah.
it worth, do you reckon? They're about what? That's about 70?
No,
50?
I don't think he'd probably take less than 100 for it at this point.
100.
What is it?
It's a Pantera.
Porsche 911. Oh, okay.
No, it's a Pantera.
His neighbor has a Pantera.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are the odds?
In fact, when he came
What
home
are the
with his
fucking odds?
when he came home with his Pantera, I told him about 4 years before I got mine. I said, "That's my favorite car in the whole world. I will own one. Mark
I
my
bet you
words."
would.
And then
Yeah.
4 years later, I pulled up in front of his house with my white one. But he fired his up yesterday, so I went out there and hung out with him and talked to him. And here's a
Is his
picture
an
of his
earlier
car.
or a later one than yours, Mikey?
It's the same year as mine. It's or it might be a 71 pre-L. But it's a pre-L. See, it's got the bumperettes. It doesn't have the big rubber solid bumper. His
That came
blue.
later, didn't it?
Yes, that
Was
was
that your little cube out the front there? That's your little silver cube with the door. Well, why did you leave the door open, Mike?
Because I had just hopped out. And I ran into the car to grab something to show him. But here's another picture of his car.
He had to snap a photo of it, Archie. You know,
He's got
He had to do it.
in fact, that is why I had to grab my camera. He's got gaudy. He's got period correct gaudy wheels on it, and his car has the rivet on flares, which my car didn't. My car just had the standard body, which is really inconsequential. But his car is fucking awesome. It's as awesome as my car was.
How original is his car?
About the same originalness as mine. It's slightly modified. His engine's got a lot more horsepower than the stock engine. He's got an aftermarket wing, and the wheels aren't the Campagnolo wheels that the car came with. But he's got a little roll cage inside of it, so the passenger basically doesn't fit anymore. And then he showed me underneath the front deck lid that he had just recarpeted the front, and just one sweet fucking car, one beautiful.
So you can't take a passenger in his car now?
You can, but because the roll cage crossbar goes from his head across to the floor behind the passenger seat, it moves the passenger seat so far forward that a passenger like me, my face is basically stuffed up into the windshield. Because there's decent room in the car, but if you scooch the passenger seat forward 6 or 8 inches, now you're kind of pushing the limits of space. But man, what a car! And whenever he fires this thing up, like, he's on the other cul-de-sac down from me, but when he fires it up, I hear it. It rumbles the whole fucking neighborhood just like mine used to. And so
I gotta say that is a cool looking Pelagos, and you've owned this in the blue, didn't you, Mike?
I did.
We both have.
And I had it.
Oh, you had one too.
The same time I owned my sub, I had both at the same time, and I have to say that at least on my particular Pelagos, the bezel, which only has 60 clicks. Now, a Submariner has 120 clicks. but the Pelagos bezel was the smoothest, the most crisp, zero backlash bezel I have ever felt on any watch I've ever owned. Okay, I mean the bezel on this sub is epic. Okay, it's silky smooth, and there's no backlash, and it's just what it's supposed to be. But the bezel on my Pelagos, maybe I got
Sorry,
a good
guys,
one.
I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
Shit.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry.
That's okay, Bateman. That's okay. Thanks for coming on, Bateman. I really do appreciate it.
No
We've
worries.
got
Have
another
fun, boys.
super chat. Thank you so much there. We've got Dirk Stigler Diggler, $5. Mike, you're like my brother-in-law at my party. Always this is not a nice comment. Every show you have, man, we like Mike on, okay? Because otherwise I've got nobody on. For the love of Jesus, give me one Mike. Look, Mike is very welcome here. Dirk, why don't you jump on? I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
they
Dirk,
really hurtful.
why don't you take a day off, Dirk? You know, fuck you.
I mean, Dirk's always. I like Dirk. You know, I do like him.
I like him enough too, but you know, people are always throwing fucking dog shit at me, man. You know, so whatever, it's fine. But you know, I'm gonna jump on when I feel like jumping on. I saw that Archie was jumping on early today, seemingly, and so I jumped on. I've got a certain amount of time in the afternoon, and so I thought I'd jump on and hang out with Archie like I've done for the last 6 years or so.
Thank you.
So what's fucking wrong with that? You can take a break.
When did you first come on, Mike? How long has it been since you've come on the show?
I came on right when Marco took off.
Okay.
Basically, the day Marco left was right about the time I jumped on. I didn't have much communication or.
So that's kind of like 2022, isn't it? 22.
Yeah, maybe 21.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been longer than that. It's been longer than that, Arch. I think it's been 5 or 6 years at least. 6
Amazing.
goddamn years. Somebody said 6. Somebody else has counted. But
yeah. No, it's
and you know, and it goes way back before that in watching your videos and you influencing me. You know, before I ever jumped.
The funny thing is, you know, with yourself there, I don't know whether you should get another watch. You got the Submariner, right?
Right
now,
days. I'm holding.
You're happy.
I'm standing pat.
How is your brother going with the speedy you gave him?
Oh, he loves it to death. Wears it everywhere, just like this, man. He puts it on in the morning, winds it. He's like I told him. I said you'll fall in love with winding it every morning, and it'll just become part of your morning ritual. And it just like I told him, you know, that's he just gets up, winds it, puts it on, starts his day, and he's a CEO of a large steel corporation.
We've got a super chat here. Nelson Oliveira, member for 30 months. Mike trolling is part of the Archieverse. Give and take. Good chance to insult Archie now. Yeah. There we go. You know, thank you so much.
I don't consider myself too much of a troll, actually. Sometimes I troll a little bit in the chat, but not much. More of a panelist, wouldn't you say, Arch?
It's 100% there, 100% there. We've got another super chat, this time from Pickle, £2. AC3, how many old Thai hags have you pleasured? Jeez, that's a bit personal.
I gotta let my dog outside. He's barking. I mean, he's either gonna go on the floor or I gotta let him out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, please let him out there. There we go, guys. We're having a great show here. We're coming up to the hour mark. Hopefully we can get Goldberg on, our good friend Goldberg. Marky Goldberg is a great guy to have. We'll see what we can get. And we're having a fairly good day. What can I say? It is a lovely day today. And I've been a little bit under the weather. I had a couple of days, just been trying to had a bit of upset stomach. Too much spicy food, I think. So just taking it a bit easy before we go back. Excuse me there. We'll see if we can get the Goldberg on. He's a great value punter. Always loved the Goldberg. He's always a lot of fun. What's going on in your watch world there? I got to tell you something, some advice there. Scale down to 4 watches. Geez, what would I scale down to? I tell you what, I think realistically, I'd probably scale down to 3 steel and a gold. Explorer 2, definite. Speedy, Pam, get rid of the steel Zenith. And I'd probably get rid of the Tradition Breguet because that's an easier one to sell. That is an easier one to sell. That's the easier one to sell. Good morning. How are you? Good to see.
You wake up very early.
Yeah, I do a little bit work, see. Yeah, no worry. You come every day, 7 days.
Oh, no. My day office on Friday.
Oh, okay, got you. Just in the coffee shops open up there. They're opening up the coffee shop. How's that? Can't go wrong with that, can you? Coffee shop opens up. That's always beautiful, isn't it? That's what you want to see.
50 minutes. They can open the
Yeah, just a great day, having a relax. It's a Sunday. I've had some good panelists on there, good talking. Oh, we got Mikey back. Hey, Mikey, how are you, man?
Hey, doing well.
What's going on? How's everything okay?
Yeah. No, it's had my little doggy. I call him the mini American water buffalo because he drinks like literally half to 3 gallons of water a day and has to be let out. And he's just a little dog, but he has the most amazing bladder. he just got to go all the time. And he'll bark.
He's getting old now, isn't he? That's your mum's dog, isn't it?
It's my brother's dog. Then my brother had to move to Texas, and so I took him on. And he is officially 20 years old now at this point, and still going strong. His eyes aren't completely white. He can still see pretty well. His hearing's pretty bad, but he can still hear if you clap your hands and get his attention.
Yeah.
And then he will obey, but his hearing's pretty diminished. But other than that, he's a happy little fluffy, scruffy dog. I love the shit out of him. He's the first boy dog that I've had since childhood. All the other dogs have been females. But it doesn't matter. He's fixed, and it doesn't matter one way or the other, really. But yeah, he's a wonderful little dog. And I always thought I wanted a puppy. See, I wanted a puppy that I could mold, like my Jack Scooter. Before.
Yeah, what I don't understand is, Mike, there are many benefits of non-pet ownership. You know that?
Yeah, no, but I mean, I've never been
like you can
dog.
be. I was talking to a friend of mine. It really is a fucking hassle. Your transportability is fucked. You can't go on vacation.
Well,
you can't.
Now that I have my roommate,
you can, but it costs money.
Now that I have my roommate, it's a non-issue. And even then, before then,
you can't depend on your roommate to feed the dog, Mike.
Oh yeah, I can. And even then, my brother lives 10 minutes down the road in my same town. I can drop the dog off there, and the dog's fine at my brother's for as long as need be. There's no issue at all. I've never been without a dog, so
yeah,
there's no reason not to have one. I just ran into a couple of duds trying to take on some some rescues that were supposedly going to be put down the next day if I didn't take them. And I was like, all right, I'll try them out. We'll see if things work out. And they didn't work out. And I'm still hearing about it, you know? Fuck, for trying to do a good thing, I get fucking hung for it, you know? And I did the right thing by both of those two dogs, by Coda and the other dog, who I can't even remember. I don't even think I named it because it was just like so damaged and abused by the time I'd gotten it. It just, but I took 9 months, roughly 9 months to rehome each one of those two dogs after, you know, I'd taken them on. I didn't just say, here, take them back or
we got another super chat here. Let me catch up here. We got super chat.
Sure.
We got Dirk Stigler Diggler, $5. 365 by 6 is 2,190. At average of 5 hours per day is 10,950 hours you have been on here, Mike. Now ask me who needs a break. What does he mean by that?
Well, I think he's averaging that fuck, whatever, man.
Frank V, $5. I will never have the balls to drop 26,000 on a paddock dress watch. Will a 12,000 Breguet Classique 5157 be acceptable? You know what, Frank V? I actually
the Classic's the white one you have, right?
Exactly.
I love that watch.
Yeah. This is a different model to the one I've got, but it's the same genre. You know what? I feel the same way. The other thing is too, let me tell you, Frank, a lot of the Patek's are really smaller size, and you going to find that with that sort of watch, let's just call this up on chrono. This is such a beautiful watch. Here we go. Look at this. This is so gorgeous. 14,000 US dollars. Classic dress. Man, how could you go wrong with that? Honestly, how could you go wrong? Just beautifully done.
Oh, man. I mean, you could put
conservative.
A second hand on it.
I don't know if it needs it. It's just elegant, pure elegance.
Yeah. No, I agree.
This is a black tie watch.
Totally. Pretty perfect.
Frank, I totally support you, man. We got another super chat. John C, $2. Mikey, when was the last time you were on a plane?
It's been a little while. I went down, took a commuter down to LA, maybe, I don't remember how long ago, to see my brother down in Southern California. And then there was a time when my dad crashed his airplane 3 years ago on Thanksgiving Eve that I flew down and visited him.
There we go. We've got another super chat here. Super chat from Pickled Pickle. £2. AC3, go on eBay. Show us what you've been buying. Actually, you know what? I have bought nothing. Since we've last time looked at it, I've been buying nothing. Nothing on eBay. Nothing. I think the last thing I bought on eBay was those stamps. You know, the stamping, some ink and some stamps. You know, you can do the hot wax stamps. That is the last. I honestly haven't been. I honestly don't want to buy anything. I want to downsize a whole lot of shit in the future. I really want to have less instead of more. Less is more. I would like to do that. I've got a super chat here from Goldfish, $5. I have the Explorer 1 and Explorer 2 and a Speedy, all in black. Thoughts on buying a white dial and hands for the Explorer 2 on eBay? Thank you. Love you. Look, Goldfish, I would say don't do it. Okay, the simple reason is it becomes a service style. It becomes, if you know, the thing is this, my honest advice is in this watch business is always to keep the watch as original as possible. If you really want a polar, sell your black and get a polar. Don't fuck with one you've got. That's
Yeah, you don't want to create it. You don't want to create a Franken watch.
and I mean Doc does this himself. Doc does a lot of swapping and bits and pieces, bits of this, bits of that. The problem is with
He's aware of what he's doing, though.
No,
you know?
if he dies or something happens, no one's going to put it back. It's going to be mismatched forever. Okay, that's the reality. Okay, that is the truth. That is the truth. Okay, it's going to be mismatched forever. And there's no way around it. I'm just telling you honestly, there is no way. It's just, I wouldn't do it. Okay, and what's cool, I think it's cool to have 3 beautiful black watch styles. Beautiful. I need my coffee, Mikey. I need my coffee. Beautiful to have black dials. We've got John C, $2 again. Mikey, please describe what your room smells like.
It smells like fresh laundry. Because I just did my laundry and I used those little scent beads, and so it smells like fresh laundry.
There we go, fresh laundry. Not that any of the laundry's been done for a while, Mikey, has it?
No, I just did a load. Yeah, I haven't put it away yet, but it's in a pile on my bed, and I need to fold my clothes up and stuff. But I just did a load. That's why it smells so good in here. And otherwise, my room just smells the way it smells. It's, you know, I don't really eat in here. I don't bring food into here, you know, so you know, I don't do anything to make my room smell bad or anything like that. So there you go.
There we go. That's the official truth there. I'm missing Marky. You know, Marky is such a cool guy to have on the stream. You know that? I love my Marky.
Oh, Forbin says don't use the pods. I was given a bag of those things. I've done one load with them, but maybe I won't use them if they're bad. I've usually just used Tide, the name of the brand of the pour, you know, the liquid. The pods, those little balls, you know, you just put in the other slot in your washing machine.
I got to say, he's raised a very good point there, and you know, he has raised a good point. He's raised some very good points, and what the point is, what I'm trying to say is, he has said that these watches here, why would you get a Patek when you can get a beautiful Breguet? We've got some, let me just catch up some super chats here. We got Phoenician Cedar, $5. AC3, what are the chances of seeing you and Lux stream from the same lobby? I mean, I know you're not a stone's away there, but just saying, yeah, it would be good. It would be good. He's in China, but he's in China at the moment. We've also got another super chat here. This is one from Frank V. $5. Let me get this straight, Mike. SR crashed. Mike Sr. crashed the plane into the Pantera, causing it to burn. Yet you said, Mike, the Pantera never burned. Which, Mike? Okay, we know that's just having a fun at Mike there. We got John C. John C. $2. Mikey, what's your perfect first date idea?
A nice dinner out, and maybe a movie afterwards. Something simple.
Or maybe just go back to the house and just have a lie down.
It usually doesn't happen that way. Coffee, you know, go out, coffee, We're talking first dates, you know. So usually they're not straight into the sack on the first date, you know. So yeah, usually coffee.
You have had that, but haven't you?
Oh, of course, sure. You know, I've had my fair share of, you know, one night stands, if you want to call them those. But no, my idea of a first perfect date is just something really basic and simple. You know, coffee or take her out to dinner, be a gentleman, open the doors, pay for everything, and you know, be a gentleman.
And then get ghosted on the way home.
I don't go in with any expectations, so I don't get ghosted. If anything, I do the ghosting.
What did you think of the Punky Brewster? I got to tell you, Tusa was very cool with the Punky Brewster, don't you think?
You know what? I've never seen the show. Growing up out in the country, I got 3 channels, and the one channel that show was on, I didn't get. So
Here we go. Pickle, 2 pounds. Mike Senior crashed the plane. Did he even have a license? Of course he had a license.
My dad flew F-104s and F-4s in the Air Force, okay? He was the most badass of the badass of the badass, okay? So, yes, he had a license, and he's an excellent pilot. And that's all I got to say, man. The crash was an unfortunate, you know, happening, but he, even into his older years, he was an excellent pilot. I flew with him very often. He had a cute little plane, great little plane, and no, and he's lucky to have survived, and I'm lucky to still have my dad. So there's that.
Very good point there, Mikey, because you have always said that your dad means the world to you. He's been a bit tough on you. He was never easy on you, Mike.
Oh no, there was the teenage years where, you know, he wasn't the poster child dad, you know, that everybody would consider, and he took off on my mom, and you know, slept around, and then they split up, and you know, he wasn't the best to me during those years, but you know, they say time heals all wounds, and a lot of time's gone between then and, you know, from here to 10 years back. You know, we've been on wonderful terms, and since everybody's getting older, you know, the family's getting tighter, you know, because we realize that we have less time with everybody, you know, and so the family's just getting tighter and tighter, and better and better. So life is good. Life is good. I have both my mom and my dad still, and you know, life is good.
Yeah, it's Mikey, you can never be
People are sure going at me on the chat today, man.
I don't know why. We love them, Mike. Without you, who the fuck do I have on here? They don't realize without you, who the fuck do I have on this fucking thing?
Yeah, bring
And
somebody better. Bring somebody better on, and I'll fucking stay away, you know, or just come around less. But you know, it's like I like to help Archie out.
I don't understand this stuff. Got a super chat. Have I ever ate A55? I don't even know what that is. Here we go. We've got a super chat. Let's have a look here, Mikey. We've got a couple super chats. We've got Pickle. Oh, firstly, Pickle says, £2, Mikey. £2 is $4. That's we need the money. Mike Senior crashed the plane. Did he have a license? You said your dad. Yes, of course he had a license, didn't he?
Yeah, of course he did.
Your dad flew military aircraft as well.
F-104s and F-4s and F-102 Delta Darts. F-106
We got Pickle, £2. Mike clearly was terrible pilot. If he crashed, no.
I
We've already discussed this before. You never crashed, did you?
No, I never crashed.
Any flight you can walk away from is a good flight.
I had one close call where I had an engine out just
Mike
after
had a
takeoff.
fault with the engine with the aircraft where it had a problem with the fuel, didn't you? Remember you told me that?
Yeah, it was a super hot day, and it has
Vapor lock,
carburetors.
isn't it?
Vapor lock, exactly. And so just a couple 100 feet after takeoff, the engine started to wane, and so we turned it right around, and I did a pretty spectacular slip is what it's called, where you crab the plane down, and I got it back down on the runway and stopped it 6 feet short from the end of the runway. And
wow, it's amazing, Mikey.
so I got 2 things checked off on my lessons that day: a dead stick landing, which is an engine out landing, and a downwind landing, which is 2 things that you have to check off on it while you're taking lessons.
Here we go. We've got a super chat here. Can Rumby, £2. Mike, ever ate a 5-5? Any tips?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either. I don't quite get it. We've also got Mac Lobster, $2. Mike, we love you. What watch did your pop wear? He wear the Seiko. You always the Seiko Pog, wasn't it?
He wore the Seiko when I was a child, which he later gave to me, which I lovingly keep and had rebuilt and wear occasionally. Like when he comes up to visit and stuff, I'm always wearing that watch. And it's very special to me. It's a 6.
Let me just go and order a coffee, Mike. I'll just be 1 minute. Let me get a coffee.
Sure. My dad usually just these days wears something like either I think these days he's got like an Apple Watch. To answer your question, he's not
Take your time.
too interested in watches anymore.
All done, Mikey. I'm getting a coffee. I need a coffee. You know that, Mikey?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, do I need a coffee? I've had an upset stomach. I've been staying and sleeping, trying to get over my upset stomach. I had a little bit of diarrhea, but maybe it's a bit too much information.
Yeah,
but
that can definitely make things no fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I've also, what else is going on here? Oh, someone just sent me a photo. The Trumpster. Yeah, Trumpster. I don't know what's happening with the Trumpster lately. I don't know. Stay out of politics, Arch. Always a good idea. We've got another super chat here. Let me tell you this. Another super chat. We've got John C, $2. Mikey, what watch did Pops wear? Do you have it? Well, he had the Pog. What's he wearing now? Sorry, Mikey, I missed that. What is he wearing now?
My dad gave me what he's wearing now is probably an Apple Watch. He's not, he's not into wearing watches anymore. Other than
your dad has money, doesn't he? He's not poor, is he?
Not really. He's able to live a comfortable life, but he's not rich.
How old's your dad now, Mike?
I think he's 90. He's close to 90 or 91 or 92. Around there. He's old. He's old. He's old, that's for sure. But you know what? He can walk further than I can. Even after his leg almost got destroyed in that airplane crash. I just, with my arthritis in my knees and hips, I can't walk very far.
We've got JD Montreal, $2.80. Mike, what age group again do you like dating? Good question. Yeah, that's a good question. That's not
what age group question. Do I like dating?
Yes. Yes.
Well, okay. When I look at women my age, 58, I see women that generally are too old for me to date. I'm not a perv,
48?
so
48?
no, 48 would be great.
10
40
years
would be,
younger.
40 would be better. 45 would be better. Yeah, around, I'd say 40 and up.
Okay, 40 plus.
Yeah.
And Mikey, let me ask you this there. I wanted to ask you, your I've got to ask you this, Mikey. Your dad himself there, Rolex man, was he ever a Rolex man?
No. Mm-mm. He had that Seiko 6139 that he gave me. As far as I know, that's the only nice watch that he's worn since
We got
then.
HR
Since then,
joining us, and we got Ryan Hoffery, $2.
Hey,
Congrats,
boys.
Patrick, on surgery. Mike the Snake Pantera pick, please. We showed that before the Pantera. That's his neighbor's Pantera. What's going on with you, HR? What's going on?
Archie, I've got some really bad news. I don't want to bring the stream down though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Tell us. I'm
Fuck it,
just
I'm gonna
muting
go.
whilst the coffee machine's on.
Yeah.
Tell
mute
us,
it.
what's the bad news?
So the Skoda. I think the gearbox has gone arch. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
I thought it's under warranty, isn't it?
No, it's a 2019 plate. But.
Did
I
you say
spoke to Mummy.
scooter? Did you say
No,
scooter
for
or
fuck, no,
Skoda?
Skoda.
Oh, okay.
But Archie, Mike, I've got good news. I spoke to Mummy about it today, and she's going to buy me a 2024 Kia Sportage. Yes, with the pan roof, big boy.
Nice.
Let's go, baby.
How much do you get
on,
for the
dude.
Skoda then? Can you sell the Skoda? Is it worth anything?
Yeah, I can sell it. I can turn the fault off. It's still drivable, but the gearbox is on its way out. It's in the garage at the moment.
What's
But
it- How
Pardon?
much is it to replace the gearbox?
It could be up to about £5,000.
Isn't that cheaper than buying a new car?
Not when Mummy's buying it for you.
Yeah.
What do you make of that, Paul?
He's getting a new Kia, so all he's got to really do is fix the Skoda and sell it and break even. And
I'm not even going to fix it. I'm just going to chuck it in.
yeah, sell it
'Cause,
broken. Yeah, sell it broken. Don't even fucking fuck with it anymore.
Mike, Mummy's buying it for me. You know the feeling, Mike. You know the feeling, big boy.
Sure. Yeah, no, you're totally right, man. I would do the same thing. Just sell it broken. Fucking, you got a new car coming. What do you have to worry about? Nothing.
But Mike, so in between, I'm picking the car up on Saturday. It's being shipped in, but I'm going to rent a Mercedes C-Class from now until then. What do you make of that? What do you think, Paul? What do you think, Mike?
I've owned BMWs. I love German.
What
Newer
sort of
German luxury
C-Class?
cars.
C200,
They're so nice.
C diesel? Which one? You didn't give us the model.
I don't know, Arch. Just whatever Enterprise give me, you just put in Mercedes C-Class and they just give you one because I need a rental car until Saturday when my car's delivered.
And how much do you get for the Skoda with the busted box?
Probably about 15K.
Wow. I'm not familiar with the brand Skoda. That's.
No, it's actually a Volkswagen. Thank you. I'm just gonna pay
You're
that.
welcome, Arch. You're welcome, Arch. You're welcome. Arch, I'll have a hot chocolate. Tell the server get HR hot chocolate. I'm talking to you, Paul. Tell him hot chocolate, hot chocolate, hot chocolate.
Huh. We don't have Skoda here in America, so
Mike, you know a lot about cars. What do you make of the Kia Sportage? What do you make of the Kia Sportage, Mike? You know a lot about cars.
Recall.
My opinion of Kia and Hyundai over the years has gone sky high. I love both those companies, and I think the Kia Sportage is a great car. Just do a little research because there have been some Hyundais and Kias that have had oil burning issues.
But Mike, I've got a 7-year warranty. 7-year warranty. Warranty.
My dad's had engines replaced. He drives Hyundais and he's had engines replaced. They're good on their warranties because he's had a couple of the oil burner models. But just do a quick little search. Type in your year, Kia Sportage, oil burning, and question mark, and hit search. And see because it was only certain models. It was just a certain engine that they made that had this issue. But even if you do get that, it doesn't run any different. It just burns like a quart of oil every 1,000 miles instead of every 10,000 miles. And so you got to change the oil more often. But in the meantime, you're talking to your dealer saying, okay, when does my new engine show up? And they replace it under warranty.
I'm quite excited, Mike. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. New car. 2020,
Yeah,
2023, baby. 2023. I made it big.
Skoda was a what year was the Skoda? I don't understand. I thought it was much
2019. No. I'm not loaded, Arch. You know, I'm
wasn't it?
That's 100% that bad. So I think, yeah, I had a gearbox fault come up, so I thought, fuck this. Let me get this shitter in, and I'm flipping it, baby. Flip 'em.
Yeah.
So do you give the 15 to your mum that you get for the Skoda, or how does that work? I don't understand.
Well, no, of course not. I'm keeping that, and she's paying.
Mom is doing what moms do for their sons, and she's gifting her son a big gift.
Let me be honest. Look, Archie, Mike.
It's a beautiful thing.
Archie and Mike, look, Mum has made off passive income 52,000 so far this year. This car's only 28, so it's no big deal.
There you go. Boom.
No big deal.
Yeah, dude, you're in. You're in like Flynn.
I'm in, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Archie, you've got super chats coming in. Thanks, Mike. You've got super chats coming in. Can you pull up, big boy?
Thank you so much. There, we got a few. We got Van Lux, $2.80. When was the last time you went on a date, Mike?
It's been a couple months. I've been having a lot of fun. Well, you know, everybody knows I see my mom daily. In the early mornings, I've been taking classes, and in the afternoons, I've been streaming usually. And then in my free time, I've been having a lot of fun working on and taking and actually driving and running my new little race car on the racetrack. And when I'm not doing that, I'm riding my Ducati around the back roads around here. So I am doing just fine without a girlfriend right now.
Beautiful. We got another super chat. John, $2. Mikey, when are you go to move in the bedroom? Help. Mikey,
no, what's your go-to move? Fucking Oxy State High.
I don't get it. What's your go-to?
What position do you like the most in bed?
What's your go-to move in the bedroom? Well, you know, it just depends. You know, it depends on the situation. You got to have situational awareness. You got to, you know, you got to be able to read the girl and, you know, who she is and how she is and all that.
Mike knows. Mike, you're smart.
Yeah. There's no just standard, you know, checklist. It's not like the checklist that you read every time that you go through before you take off in an airplane, where you do the exact same thing every fucking time. So.
Archie, next super chat, big boy.
We've got the
Come on, you got to stay on
super
top of this.
From our good friend here from P Clan. Thank you, P Clan. $2. Park Elf put a spell on HR's dad so he'll live to 100.
You know what? I you know, if Puck did put a spell on my dad for him to die early, I wouldn't be too bothered.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to live to 100. That fuck, man. I'd have to work all my life. Fuck.
And we got CB, $5. Skoda, poor man Volkswagen. Volkswagen, poor man Audi. Audi, poor man Bentley. So what kind of man is HR? 4th class. Look at this.
You know what?
Skoda, poor man.
Who fucking
I don't
cares?
understand. Say it again, Art. Skoda, poor man. VW Audi is a poor man's Bentley. So what kind of man is HR?
Skoda is a poor man's Volkswagen. Volkswagen's a poor man's Audi, and Audi's a poor man's Bentley.
You know what? If it starts up every morning and it doesn't leak and it runs good and it looks good, who fucking cares?
CB, I'll tell you. Listen, I'll tell you what I am. I'm a failure to launch inheritance king. That's who I am. That's what I am. I don't do things for myself. I get handouts. What do you make of that, Paul?
Handouts is that sounds. Yeah, that's okay, man. As long as you're okay with it.
But of course I am, Paul. I'm getting given a new car.
Well, you had the DSG gearbox in the Skoda. What sort of box was it?
Yeah, I had the DSG Arch. It's fucked.
The CVT.
It's fucked. No, DSG. DSG gearbox.
The Volkswagen thing, Mikey.
Okay, yeah, I'm not aware of that kind of training.
Fucked, big boy.
What's the mileage?
81,000.
Did you service the transmission 20,000 miles ago?
I didn't have it 20,000 miles ago, Paul.
Okay.
I've only had the car a year and a half. You know this, bud?
Big Al's Golden Watch says, "You're lying. You're 68, maybe." No, sorry, bud. You're a decade off.
Oh. So Paul, talk to me. What do you think about my new wheels? What do you think?
Congratulations, man. Any new car is going to run for a long time.
Thank you, Mikey.
You're set, dude. You got a new
I don't know
car,
if they are, Mikey. Mikey, they're disposable now.
Well, I know they all are, but I mean, if it runs 100,000 kilometers, who's what do you have to complain about? Nothing.
Look at what Greenman said. Kia,
give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, boys.
Kias are fucking great cars. Kias and Hyundais. I mean, when they first started out many years ago, they were like they first introduced Korean cars, and did you know that Hyundai's the third largest manufacturer in Korea of everything? Like giant heavy equipment, giant.
Yeah, but wait, Mike, I'm getting a Kia, not a Hyundai.
Well, Hyundai and Kia are the same company. Okay.
So which is better? Which is more premium, Kia or Hyundai?
I think Kia's considered a little below Hyundai, but they both make they're equivalent to each other, I would say. But Kia, I think, makes some lower price models, and then Hyundai makes some lower price models to mid price models, and maybe one or two higher price models, and then that's where it stops. It's just Hyundai and Kia are the two Korean models car models that I know about, but they have improved by miles over the last 10 decades. They've become equivalent to Hyundai, Honda, and Toyota. As far as, I mean, my dad's had a whole bunch of the Santa Fe, the Hyundai Santa Fe, which is like a little SUV, and I mean, you get in it, and you don't look at it and go, "Whoa, this isn't like my Toyota, or this isn't like my Honda." It looks like a fucking Honda or a Toyota inside.
Oh, now, come on, HR, better picture.
Sorry, it automatically changes. Sorry, it automatically changes. Hold on. Sorry.
That's it. Huracan $2. Mike, was last night's dungeon Jerry Springer? You tell us, Mikey.
Yes, it was. It was just a little out of control with things. I jumped early because I just wasn't. I like Puck, and I hate to see him triggered, but unfortunately, I don't. Once it does get triggered, there's no turning him off, and so that's what saddens me.
Hey, Paul, what do you make of that? That's T-dubs coming back on your titties. What do you make? What do you make of that, Paul?
Why don't you show your own photo? How about I bring up your photo? Do you want me to do that for you? I'll put your picture as my avatar. Do you want me to do that?
You can put up what you want, and I'll just deny that's me. Let me put another one up. Hold on, wait. Let's do this one.
Is that better? Always atcha. I don't like it. You know that I don't like it.
Why not? That's not even you.
You know, what about you? Let's look at you. Why don't you bring up your photo? I'll bring up your photo. Hey, will you want me to do that?
Well, you can if you want, but I'll just say it's not me, big boy.
I don't care what you say. What do I care?
Oh, right. Oh, is that better with the hat? With the Audi hat? With the Audi hat? With the Audi hat?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Arch. You're welcome. What have you
I
ordered,
gotta
Paul?
tell you. No, I just had that croissant and the coffee. The lady just took the plate away. That's all. Very kind.
Wow, terima kasih, terima kasih, terima kasih.
Oh, we got. Oh my God, who's this guy here? We got Duckford. Hey, Duckford, what's going on, man?
Hi, Duckford.
Hi. Just showing up, checking out to see how my microphone setup's doing, and just checking in for the night.
Okay, and no guns on the stream, thank you. CB $5 with Kia going to 4th class Leech to 8th class Leech.
I don't even understand what he's talking about. What's
Kia,
a leech?
you're going from a 4th class Leech to an 8th class Leech. Leech.
Am I a leech? Is that what he's saying? I don't understand.
And we've got one up trading $2. If it's not Rolls Royce, Archie isn't getting. If it's not Rolls Royce, Archie isn't getting inside. Do you like Rolls Royce?
Who doesn't love Rolls Royce?
Duckford, do you like Rolls Royce?
Oh, Mark Goldberg's just sent me a. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's going out for dinner. Goldberg's out for dinner. Oh, I'm trying to think what. Oh, okay, that's the menu.
Hey Arch,
Fried
do you want me to give?
Have you ever had fried pickles?
Archie, do you want me to give you a tour of my Ralph Lauren collection from TK Maxx? Lux wanted me to.
Not particularly.
All right, fair enough.
Looking at what I'd order. Double chili smash. Will they have anything? Jesus Christ, they got some weird food. Yeah, that's interesting. There we go.
Why are you laughing, Duckford?
Okay, HR, you're gonna have to change the picture again, man. I don't like it. Okay?
Wait,
Come on,
what?
be nice.
All right, is that better?
Be nice. Come on, gotta be nice.
I'm Poway. Hey, Archie, don't fucking know me. You know what's wrong with you?
Man. You destroy it all. You know that? You destroy it.
Hey, Paul, you know what's wrong? You know what's wrong? I came here to be entertained, not entertainment.
You seem to be entertaining yourself pretty
Super
well.
chat here. We got super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat. We'll just hide him. Here we go. We got Hurritan, $2. Goldberg, great guy. Toxic Sludge. No, he's not. I love Goldberg. And we got CB, $2. $2. HR, you said you were a failure to launch Leech. Yes,
I never said I was a leech. I said I was a failure to launch. I never said leech. I never said leech. I never said leech.
Well, failure to leech isn't a bad thing.
Is AI hitting the workforce? Is it taking jobs, HR? Tell me that.
No, I'd say if anything, it's making people stupider because we get employees put grievances in that's quite clearly written by AI and it doesn't make sense. You know, they put stuff like dear brackets, HR rep / manager, close brackets. You fucking idiot. You know this, bud?
Yep. Grievances. But tell me this, what's the world coming to now? What is the future?
The future is a Kia Sportage 2023 plate.
There you go, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Win.
Black and blue, baby, with the pano sunroof. What do you make of that, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand. The gearbox went. Why don't you just get it fixed? Have you got a quote to fix it?
You know, it comes.
Well, so listen. I've dropped the car off today. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
They're going to give me a quote on Monday. But regardless, I'm going to fucking chop that shit in.
There you go.
6 years old, Paul. Nearly 7. fucking get rid of that.
Here's a close second right there. Nissan
Is that a Cube?
Yeah, world's ugliest car. Love it to
That's
death.
100% there, bud.
Fucking, I love it. This has got so much room inside, and this is the chrome model, so it's got all the high options. It's got a Rockford Fosgate stereo in it. It's badass. It's a great little fucking car.
Rockford Files. I love the Rockford Files, Mikey.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
like the
no.
Rockford?
I
Oh.
love my mom and
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah. I love that show, man. Rockford Files. Remember when he'd back up in his 72 Pontiac Firebird and he'd back
Was
up?
it a 72? Was it a
72?
72?
72 or
I
73.
thought it was I think it was a 73.
Yeah, but he'd back
Speaking
up
of
and
which,
swing it
look
around.
what we got
and
here.
Do that.
Irex Sky. Irex Sky. Yeah.
Irex Sky, how are you, man?
Hey,
How are the raccoons, big boy?
Gotcha.
How are the raccoons, big boy?
I've got an echo. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, how are the
Irex Sky,
raccoons?
how you been? Man, what's going on in your world? Tell me this.
Just doing keeping the raccoons fed and trying to hope that we don't get that 39% Swiss tariff. Looks like it's only going to be 15%.
But tell me this, are you doing your own thing? How's your YouTube channel going?
Yeah, let's ask about his YouTube channel again, Arch.
What's the 15%? You got a twister coming your way?
No, he's talking about tariffs on watches, but none of us can afford to buy any watches, so it doesn't really matter.
Sorry, I misheard. I misheard.
I think they need to move their manufacturer to the Mississippi River. I think that would save some money. Can you imagine if Rolex and Tudor moved to the Mississippi River?
Hey, Irex Sky, how do you say that brand again that made the Carrera, the watch? Is it Tag? How do you say it?
Tag whore.
Tag hole.
Irex Sky, tell me this.
Lacoste.
Irex Sky, what's happening in IT? Please, I'm thinking about getting back into the industry. What is going on with IT? At 53, what chance have I got? And a YouTube career that's marked as HR, you're going to have to change the photo. Irex Sky, a career that's marked as controversial. What chance have I got?
You'd have better luck going to a circus and trying to pin a sticker on the back of a donkey. I think.
Do you really believe that, Irex Sky?
The IT ship is sailed. I mean, it's
sorry.
With AI coming. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. IT's what? Sorry, say it again.
Yeah, I said IT ship is sailed. I mean, right now with AI coming, it's going to rip away. And
but I did desktop support, desktop and help desk stuff like that.
They'd be like, "Man, you're too old." It's not worth it.
Do you really think it's that bad?
I know it's that bad. I mean, I don't know. It's remember the web hosting business, building PCs, upgrading computers, setting up networks.
Yeah, I used to do that stuff. Irex, what's gone? That's gone.
No, I mean, that's a thing of the past, unfortunately. I used to do that as well, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's
over. I'm going to move to a new location. I'm going to move. Just come with me, guys. We're going to move. I'm going to move because I want to go outside, show you some outside. I'm just going to move. Just hang on there. I've got to say goodbye to my coffee lady. Thank you so much there. Thank you. So, Irex Guy, I want to ask you this. I mean, is it that fucking terrible? I mean, am I over? I mean, I don't feel that I'm dead in the water. I don't feel that my career is cactus. I feel I've got a lot to add to the. I feel I've got a lot to add.
Well, what you could do, you could get you could use AI and have it make a very professional shot of your face and make yourself about 20 years younger and see if you get any bites. And then when they come, if they do the face-to-face interview, like, man, we didn't realize you were this old. You're like, oh, well, I'm already hired now, fools. So what
age is perfect age? What do you
I mean, I
consider
don't know,
to be
right?
the perfect age?
I mean, right now it's a youngster's game, and I mean, I would say you know, 20s and 30s. You know, you get past that, then it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I would say mid to late 20s.
Just hang on. What time is breakfast open till? What time? Breakfast is from what time? It's finished. Breakfast finished 11 a.m. Is it? Okay, no worry. I come back. Thank you. How much is omelette? Oh, that's part of the deal. Okay. Hey, sorry about that. I was just trying to get some. I got a super chat. That's fantastic. We need a super chat here. Black Cat 9972 $2. We need to do a live AC3 PC build. Shit, yeah.
That'll be gold.
I haven't done that in years. You know that I honestly.
It's easy enough.
Irex guy.
Adult Lego.
Irex guy, tell me seriously, man. Is it really that bad in the PC game? Like I worked for a big corporate. I worked for a big KBR. I was sort of project management, and I was the tech lead on a site. I was tech lead. What you're saying to me is that's useless now? Is that what you're saying to me or not?
Pretty much useless. I mean, and then a lot of contact centers, they're going to AI voice. A lot of big ones like, do you have Comcast or Xfinity in Australia? They're using AI voice assistants for their customer service now. So it's kind of, it's a dangerous game. I mean, and then most of the PCs now, I mean, there's so, everything's on one chip. In the past, you'd have the memory, the hard drive, and now pretty much everything's soldered into the motherboard. So there's not a lot of hardware support.
Yep.
It's kind of I don't know. I mean, it's
AI is kind of weird when like.
So what are you saying? I'm unemployable?
Yes. Yep.
I don't think I am.
I think you need to start a consulting agency.
I'm only 53, for fuck's sake. That doesn't mean I'm 70. I'm not 70. I'm not 70.
You need to become a consultant and tell people how to YouTube. That's where the money's at.
There you go.
So Irex guy, are you sort of semi-retired now or not?
No, I'm, as you would say, I'm brocus pocus. I'm just trying to find the next big gig, and that's kind of how it always goes. Trying to find.
It's certainly not some of your cooking videos, Irex guy, is it?
No, I'm not going to be a Michelin chef. I don't have that in my.
When are you getting your Google Play button? How far away are you getting from the Google Play button?
Actually, I'm not too far. I'm a little bit over 2,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 97,900 and something today. And my luck will be once I hit 100,000, then they'll say they don't do it anymore. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been at this. How far are you from the silver play button?
I've been about 10,000 short of you. About 86. See, the problem is what I did. A number of years ago, I broke up the channels to 4 channels.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was scared of strikes. And that was kind of insurance, but that kills the subscriber count. Like even this channel here is on a different channel to my Archie Luxury. This is Archie Luxury Livestream.
Yeah, but I mean, who would have known? That's kind of one of those things. It's, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'll still get 100K. I'm surprised you haven't hit it yet.
Actually, on the dungeon, it hit it. The dungeon has hit it, and I managed to get a button out of that.
Oh, what have you ever done a video of your button? Your play button?
No.
Irix, I think you might have an echo.
Echo. You got a bit of an echo, Irix guy.
Do you
Yeah,
have?
let me check my audio settings here.
Do you have both YouTube and StreamYard running?
Oh, I bet.
You got to turn the volume. You got to turn the volume off on the YouTube.
Yeah, let me.
No,
Just
leave the StreamYard on. Just leave StreamYard on. Turn the other one off.
Did that help, or do I still have an echo?
Your echo's
Hello?
gone.
Hello?
Oh,
Echo,
no.
echo, 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 echo.
The echo is when we talk. When you talk, it's okay.
Oh, you know what it is? I need to turn my volume down. That's the problem.
Okay.
My microphone. How's that?
Yeah, hello?
Somebody else. Yeah, hello? No, you still
Yes,
have
you've
echo.
got echo there, Mike. Iris guy.
Let me.
Somebody with 100,000, for somebody with 100,000 subscribers, this is as bad as some of that dog food you were making.
And I got a Herman Miller. Let me get my headset. I'll be right back. I'm getting my headset. That'll fix it.
Duckworth, how are you?
We still have that echo. It's
Echo?
not Irix guy. It's not me. It might be Archie or the other person.
No, it's not me. It's not me because I've got headphones. You can't.
And see, I muted. I'm going to mute now, so that'll kill my ass.
So I'll mute me.
I'm wearing headphones right now.
Yeah.
Did that fix it?
No echo there. I think it's what's coming through Archie's line is becoming an echo. Honestly,
it's not through my line, Mike.
No. If somebody else says something that comes through your line, it echoes. Yeah.
No, Mike, it's when you were doing it too. It was echo. Anyone who talks. It just so happens that I was talking before. That's all.
Yeah, I muted myself to just check to see if it was me. It wasn't me.
Sure. Hey, Irix guy. Hey, Irix. Irix guy, can we? Hello?
Oh.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear. I'm switching over to my headset.
You still got echo, man.
Yeah, I haven't switched yet. It's
Echo.
Hello, Irix guy. Irix guy, can you talk to us?
Yeah, I'm trying to switch over.
Still got echo. Man,
Yeah, I got a complicated setup.
It doesn't work, but it doesn't matter how complicated it is. I'm just using budget airline headphones. I'm having more success. Hello?
Yeah, I'm switching over to my headset.
Okey-dokey. Okay, press the button, Irix.
Here
we got a super chat here from Mac Lobster, $2. Archie, you have business. Archie, you have a business, you lazy boy. Chingao. Yeah, this is the business. I just can't believe how the world has changed in the last 5 years, Irix guy. You know what? That's what I really I find very hard to accept. It changed so fast, but last 5 years has been incredible. And Irix guy, let's have a look here. We got Black Cat 997, $2. IT support. Irix guy, what do you think of the idea of helping elderly people with IT problems?
There's actually that's a good niche. I think there's a lot of money in that. because they don't want the young buck telling them how to do it. They want somebody that knows how to do it.
How much money could you earn, but so you're not going to earn much money, but you know.
Well, you could, you know, the money would be, think about it, retired. Can you hear me better now? Does everything sound better?
RX guy, it's never good with you, but at least there's no annoying echo, okay?
Your echo's gone. You're sounding good now.
Good.
Sounding better.
Yeah,
it's not faint.
It's not, yeah, it's low budget, but I think the elderly and then training, you know, teaching them how to use certain applications. I mean, these people they're dying for something to do before they die.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you know, they may want to learn Word. They may want to learn Excel. You know, maybe they want to start their own business. You're an entrepreneur. Tell them how to start a business.
Who wants to start? Do you want to start your own business in this economy now? It's really tough, RX guy. What do you think?
I think he's onto something, Arch, because my mother lives in an elderly care community, and she is slow when it comes to computers, and she pays big money to have people come in and fix the most stupid, simple problems. And up to, you know, complicated problems, but that might be a great place to look for, you know, a starting jump off point, because you know you can.
So RX guy, do you see any future? What are you going to do yourself? You've had an interesting career. Me and you have done this YouTube shit for. We've had some. It's funny. You can have big successes, and then it falls off. You know what I mean? You had the Epstein Island video. I had Nana Kim. You had the drones. You were very early into the drone thing. You did very well. And you did the cruise ships. And then you were crazy. You were scared of getting the bloody COVID shot. And that killed your adventure. RX's adventure channel. There's not much adventure if you're landlocked in. My God, RX guy. I didn't realize you were a conspiracy theorist at heart. But anyhow, it is what it is. And then, RX guy, what else happened? You also had the situation where you had enough. Look, YouTube can be very fickle at times. I mean, I've experienced. Like someone said to me, "Oh, Arch, I want to get one of your old videos. You did a video on this," and I wouldn't dare make content like that now. You know what I mean? Because the boundaries. You've got to be so careful now. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, what we used to think is politically correct is not even close to what it is now, and that's kind of I don't know. It's hard to, but I think there would be value in bringing back some of the old content and, you know, presenting it. You know, maybe take your old wristwatch reviews and then do a current take on it. You know, what you said 10 years ago, and then what you're thinking now about the same timepiece. But I don't know. I mean, is YouTube a sinking ship? I hope not. But we're in a weird spot.
It's harder to make money now, don't you see that? RX guy, are you making much money out of it?
No. I mean, I am living on a ramen budget. So I mean, it has gone.
What was the
down.
most
I mean,
you ever made on YouTube in a month? What was the most you ever made?
Well, I can't say that because this is public.
Why is that? Why is that, RX? What?
It was substantial. Let's put it that way. I mean, I did go to St. Bart's.
Was it over 10,000?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was the funniest thing was, and I'll tell y'all a quick story. So I went to St. Bart's.
Yes.
I went down there, and you know, I'm an arts guy, so I don't have a lot of money, and I'm in the multi-billionaires. That is a very snooty island. It's a French island. The restaurants were phenomenal. I did have a good meal, but the rest of the time I ate crackers and stuff. And but St. Bart's, I knew when I did that, I'm like, man, I have made some money off of YouTube. And looking back, do I regret spending it to go there? No. I mean, that's kind of, you know, you live life to
create memories, and that's a memory. It's like, man, I went to St. Bart's. How the hell did you do that? Oh, I ran a YouTube channel and talked about drones. I mean,
Do you think your YouTube channel would help your IT career or kill your IT career?
It's completely separate. I mean, but I mean, the thing that's different.
In my case, it kills it. Don't you agree, Irex? In my case, because I'm a bit more controversial.
Yeah, I would say that would be an interesting connection. Like, oh, do you do YouTube? But see, mine's different because I don't even have profanity on my channel. So it's kind of, if I got found out, I mean,
so
who
what?
cares? Yeah. I just, my biggest thing is that I wouldn't want to get found out and people think I'm a lot more successful, you know, because when you're talking about watches and travel and this, that, and the other, people, they can develop a negative opinion of someone. So that's,
Mark Goldberg is at Cheesy's. He's at Cheesy's. He showed me the menu and I said, is there anything without cheese? And he says it's called Cheesy's. Okay, fair point, Mark.
It's called Cheesy's for a reason.
I'll just send him a reply. I must ask you, Irex guy, does it worry you? Me and you are similar age. I'm 53. I think, how old are you, Irex guy?
I'm right around there, right around 50.
Does it worry you that it technically is hard for us to get a job if we needed to? Does that worry you?
Super chat.
Super chat. I'll tell you after super chat.
Here we go. We got super chat from Steve Chief Tit, $2. What watch is that gentleman wearing on the panel? That's you, Irex guy. What are you wearing?
Pam 112.
Oh, nice.
Pam that's a classic. I love the 112. That is I'll just get that full screen up there for us now. Oh, that's so beautiful, Irex guy. That is
the sandwich.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Got the sandwich style.
Yeah.
So Irex guy, getting back 44? To myself, does it worry you that? Sorry.
Hold that for a second. I want to say something about this watch. So this watch, I told you I went to St. Bart's, and I bought this watch in St. Martin, which is right across. It's a few nautical miles from St. Bart's, and they had to walk across to another authorized dealer to get it because they said, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want a Pam 112." And they said, "Let us see what we can do." And no joke, they ran across the street. They got it from another AD, and it's on my wrist.
They give you much discount?
I did get a decent discount. I think maybe it was close to 20%. I mean, I'm a stiff negotiator. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but I love this. I mean, it's simple, but it's manual wind, and you can do anything with it. I mean, you can scrub a toilet or you can go to a fancy dinner.
44 millimeters?
No, this one's, is it? Yeah, yes, actually it is. It's
44. 44.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My Ulysses Nard, my Ulysses Narda is a 42.7, I think.
So Irex guy, let me ask you something, Irex guy. What the fuck happens if I needed to get a job? If I needed to get a job, what would I do? You know, I've done YouTube. If I needed to get a job straight away, so I'm not talking about starting a new YouTube channel. I need a job to get income immediately. What would I do then, Irex guy?
Well, you know, I pondered the same thing. I mean, it's not IT, that's for sure. It would have to be, you know, some sort of consulting gig and something where there's not a.
If we're desperate, I don't have time. I need to pay bills immediately. I'm desperate. It's going to be minimum wage sort of thing, isn't it?
You could go, I mean, you could sell wristwatches in a retail store. That would be kind of.
I don't think they'd even give me a job. Too controversial.
Yeah.
And the problem is I'd probably be selling dog shit brand watches that I don't believe in, you know?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Yeah.
That would be easy enough for you to do, though, Arch. Honestly,
I don't think so. I think honestly, we're in a period of time that if we're not careful, there is no work, there is no employment.
Here's what it is, and I mean, you're a dying breed. I'm dying breed as well. What you have and what I have, you know, the DOS command prompt, you know, Unix command line, you know the skills that the new people, they don't. I mean, they're point and click. They don't know there's a command line. If they do, their abilities are somewhat limited. So you could kind of be a consultant for the legacy systems within a department. So you could go
What's happening in IT? Is there many IT jobs coming out, or they're all being outsourced? It's fucked.
A lot of it's outsourced, but most of the unfortunate part is most of the hardware now, whether it's a desktop or a laptop, most of it's pretty much just one big chip, you know, so there's not a lot of support. There's not a lot of upgrade opportunity. You know, the IT person nowadays is pretty much simply a liaison between the person at the desk and whatever company provides support for the laptop or the desktop, because it's not something you can open up and support like you did in the past. And then also a lot of the servers now are virtualized. And even the ones
do you like virtualized server? Do you like virtualized or not? How do you feel about that?
They're good. VMware is nice. I mean, it's nice not having as many boxes, but from somebody in the IT world, there's less things to touch, less things to support. And now you've got AWS, Amazon Web Services. So a lot of the servers now are in the cloud. So there's, I mean, it's a scary, I don't know. I mean, I would never, IT nowadays is a completely different animal. You got the skills, I got the skills, old school, the people out there now don't. That's where your marketability is, being able to fill that gap. People that have legacy systems, you know, old, maybe an old, I don't know, AS400 or old Unix server, whatever, that they still need to have supported because they didn't migrate off of it to something newer and better. I mean, it's
we're fucked. RX guy, we're fucked. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is. There's no good way to sugarcoat it.
What age do you think is the perfect for jobs in IT? What's the pinnacle age?
I would say between 20 to 30 right now.
Shit, not even 35? I was going to say 37, no?
Well, they're kind of, once you get close to 40, you're kind of pushing it.
Super chat.
Super chat. We got another super chat here. We got a super chat here. This is one here from Black Cat 997, $5. In my very large company, IT support for hardware is a guy in India saying, we will send you a new laptop overnight. Fuck. Yeah, that's kind of sad, isn't it? What do you think?
No, it's reality is the bad part. And people are only going to get the shore-based support if they pay the premium. And I mean, what's that? I mean, a little bit quicker turnaround. I mean, it's that ultimately, if there's something they can't fix over the phone, they're going to swap it out for you.
Yeah, no, RX guy, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you again. I think it's kind of over. The support I used to do and the job I did 10 years ago, unfortunately, I think it's gone, ski. Gone, ski.
I agree. And it was fun back in the day. It was so much fun.
It's gone, ski, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what is there to do next? That's the big question. I mean, what can be done next?
Yeah.
Think about it, though. You know enough. You know the old school. You know the command line. You can get a job if they don't say, oh, you're too old or you're overqualified.
You know, I remember 10 years ago, I went for a job. I was working in a job with all these young people, and they had this command-based program. it was like an SRP, like SAP, SAP. And I said, oh, that's like a DOS prompt. They said, a what prompt? I said, it's like a DOS prompt. I said, what's DOS? These are IT people. DOS, disk operating system. You know.
Now they call it CLI or command line interface. They don't know what DOS is.
I was gonna have a dispute with them over whether DOS 6.2 was better than DOS 6.21 or DOS 6.22. I was gonna have an argument with them with the different DOS, and you know, I still remember Windows for work groups. Remember that Windows? You'd have Windows, Microsoft Windows 3.11 for work groups.
Yep, I remember, and actually, I remember before Windows for work groups, was it Windows 3.1 that you had to launch out of DOS, and then you had to deal with the config sys and the auto exec bat.
Config sys, auto exec bat, config sys. Remember?
IRQs, IRQs, DMAs.
I even know how to debug. I even know how to do a low-level format on a hard drive. You know, on a hard drive, G:C800. You talk to the BIOS on the chip there,
and you had to partition it with FDisk and all that. It's crazy how much they've dumbed down the administrative task of even a desktop or a laptop.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, where is there to go? Pretty much nowhere except the 6 feet under, I guess. Not to be negative, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's next. It's almost you got to pivot. What is the next YouTube? I don't know. Not necessarily the next YouTube, but what's the next? I'm at
guys, I am going to wrap this show up a bit earlier today. My battery's dying, and we've got the Bateman show coming on very soon, guys. I want to thank everybody who came on today. Let's go and thank our super chatters. We had 42 of them. We had JD Montreal, Mac Lobster, Phoenician Cedar, Little Dave. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Van Lux, Mark the Shark, One Up Trading, Sam Davidson. Thank you, Sammy, for supporting us. Phoenician Cedar, Dirk Diggler, Nelson Oliveira. Always Nelson. We're here to keep the HR on his toes. Pickled Pickle, Dirk Diggler, Frank V, John C. We had Pickle Goldfish, John C. We had Phoenician Cedar, Frank V, John C. We had Pickle, Cameron B91, Mac Lobster. Thank you, Mac Lobster. John C, JD Montreal, Ryan Hoffery, Van Lux, the Van Lux, John C, Pete Clan, CB, thank you for your support, man. I love it. Hurritan, CB, One Up Trading, Hurritan, and CB. We had Black Cat 997, Mac Lobster, Black Cat 997, Chief Tit, and Black Cat 997. I got to tell you something, Irix guy. It is a strange feeling. I was in IT. I always thought I was sold the dream. You know, when we were in our 20s, IT was always the area you'd always have a job. Remember, they'd say IT, you'll always have it. It didn't work out that way, did it? Hey?
No, but
what went wrong, Irix guy? What went wrong? We believed the brochure.
Yep, we did. We're the ones at fault.
And are you running PCs or Macs? What are you running yourself, RX guy?
I'm running Macs for my laptops and my desktops, and I'm running Linux for my servers.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough there. In the home environment, do you have virtualized servers or real servers?
I've only got a NAS, a network attached storage device, and it's got spinning disk in it.
Okay. IREX guy, I don't know what to say anymore. You know, the whole IT game, the world changes. What could we do there? Could we sell ice creams? What can we do if we needed to survive? What do we do to survive, IREX guy?
You can't even sell ice cream anymore because people are complaining about the ingredients.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah. What can we do, IREX guy? Tell me.
Cross our fingers, cross our toes, and keep on trucking on YouTube.
You own your own home, but don't you? You own your own home, but don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
As long as you got your own home, that's something the young'uns will never get, isn't it?
Well, with the interest rates, probably not. I mean, it's...
The interest rates aren't the problem. It's the price of real estate's gone ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, and I mean, the sad part is, though, even if it was still affordable with the interest rate, somebody of a younger demographic...
What's the interest rate? 7%? What's interest rates? What are you talking about?
They're around... I think they're in the 6% range now for a 30-year fixed. Because they did get as low as a 30-year. They back a few years ago, they got as low as the 2% range for 30-year fixed in the United States.
What rate are you on?
I'm in 3s.
3s is a bargain. New. Don't get out. That's 3s are pretty good, IREX guy.
Yeah, it's not historic low, but it's close. So
it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's I don't know, but who knows what's coming.
You tried live streaming as well, IREX guy. You tried live streaming. What the fuck went wrong with that?
I had brown recluse spiders, man. I had an infestation in my studio, so I didn't want to go down there because I'm afraid they're going to bite me.
But you found that was hard as well, wasn't it? Trying to get, I don't know what the hell I've done to have this live streaming be reasonably. I can scratch out a living. You know what I mean, IREX guy?
Well, you were what changed from? Well, we had 2020. That was. I don't think we can ever recreate 2020 success because everybody was at home, so they wanted something to do. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know where. I don't know. I'm at a loss, unfortunately.
I understand, IREX guy. I got to be honest with you. I look at my career. I've done so many things. I started off, I had my own business selling PCs, fixing PCs, doing shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Then I did IT contracting. They had our country introduced a goods and services tax. And I got a contract, and I got a job with that company. Then I worked overseas in Thailand for 2 years, helping a guy sell watches. Then I came back, went back into contracting. Actually, I did taxi driving because I wanted a break. Couldn't stand it, went back into IT. And I stayed there.
Super chat.
Thank you, super chat. That's great. Great, we got a super chat. Mac Lobster, $2. Arch, if you worked on your health, you'd make more. I don't know. I'm trying. I had a number of problems. I probably should, to be honest with you. We'll see how it goes. YouTuber.
You could start an AI consulting company. Tell people how to use artificial intelligence. But because there's no right or wrong answer with that.
No, that's a fair point. Fair point.
And everybody's trying to, you know, they're like, man, what can we do with AI? They have no idea. If you could sit down with them and show them how to automate something they do, I mean, that could be a moneymaker.
Fair point. RX guy. In America itself, there, I keep seeing there's a lot of unemployment happening. Is it that bad in America?
Yeah, a lot of it, the tech industry, a lot of the layoffs are because of artificial intelligence, unfortunately.
Super chat.
Super chat. We got another super chat. Thank you so much. Chief Tit, $10. Arch, McLobster is right. You could work on your health by doing pole dancing online. Both entertainment, profitable, and you're getting fit. Win-win situation. Thank you, Chief Tit, for the concerns. Thank you. Very, very cool there. RX guy, what are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? What are we going to do with our life when we want to hitch it up, man? What are we going to do? We want to do well. We want to make money. I'm not sure what the answer is, RX guy.
Yeah, there's not one. That's the problem. I don't know what to do. But the only thing is, if you keep on
You're employed at the moment, aren't you? You're employed, aren't you? You worked for big tech.
Yeah.
You worked in big tech, corporate.
Yeah. I've got a. I won't get into the.
Would you go back? Could you go back, or I suppose the problem is you couldn't even get back in, could you? They don't want you.
Well, once you're near 50, it's a tough sell. The only thing that's easy to do. There's not a lot of the younger people that know the command line. So
the only thing harder than getting a job at 50 is getting a job at 60.
Yeah. That's true.
But is 50
super chat?
Super chat. We've got another super chat. Thank you so much, Duckworth. Black Cat 997, $2. Can I give that Chief Tit super chat a thumbs down? Thank you. Yes, you can there. IRIX guy, do you feel like kind of burnt out, like nobody wants your skills anymore? Does that get you?
I acknowledge it. I mean, I'm aware of it, but I never acknowledge it. I just keep on moving on to the next, trying to find the next thing at least, and I haven't done it yet.
You want to get that Audi. You want to get that Audi A4, don't you?
No, I've got my Acura Integra.
Super chat.
Integra.
We got a super chat here from my good friend CB. I am sure you followed the GPHD being the most prestigious watch prize in the world. Can you please tell us your audience your opinion on the watch that won the Anglais de Coeur? I thought the overall prize winner was the Breguet Salscription. The Breguet Salscription was the that's the one. That's the one. Anglais de Coeur Grand Prix Breguet Classique Salscription 2025. That's the one-handed watch. Let's bring that fucker up on the screen here to show the audience the winner of the prize.
That's a cool watch.
That is a very cool watch, man. Look at that. One hand. You notice that? That's how it's very interesting thing. And incredible that it won. Absolutely incredible that it won. That's the amazing thing there. It's beautiful. You know, the problem is I have spoken to CB privately about this, and we both agree it's a little bit expensive. Breguet traditionally can lose a lot of value, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Beautiful watch. I love it. I really do love it. So we're going to wrap up in a couple minutes, so just give it a couple more minutes. I must say, RX Guy, I feel washed up myself. I did IT support, IT stuff for years, and it's really not going anywhere now, RX Guy. When you see your career behind you, and you know, the funny thing is, I remember all sorts of stuff, software, WordStar,
Super chat.
We got a super chat. Thank you so much there, Duckworth. We got one from Crown Gold. Archie, get some Imodium AD and Pepto Bismol on me. Thank you. Imodium. I'm going to get that. I think you're right about the Imodium. I'm going to take a photo of that because, yeah, I think that's what I need there. I need to get some fucking Imodium in me. Guys, Iris Guy, how long do you think I can do this live streaming gig for?
I don't know. I mean, how many people do you have tuned in right now?
Got 100 people on, 99, 100.
That's not bad. It's better than 5.
I think you got a good thing going here for quite a while, Archie.
Yeah, I do.
You're not even close to the end. You talk like it is, but you got a gig that you can milk all the way to the end. So you got a good thing going, man. And on that note, I gotta go. Have a great night. It's been
I gotta head out too. Good to see you, Mike.
Thank you so much for coming on, man. We love you.
Yeah, Irish Guy.
Archie, good to see you too.
Keep those raccoons nice and fat and healthy, man.
That's where I got to go right now.
Right on.
Y'all have a good one. Thanks for having me on.
Right on. See you guys later.
Duckworth, we had a great show today. Really good show. I'm going to just thank our previous super chatters: Crown Gold, CB, Black Cat 997, Chief Tit, Mac Lobster, Black Cat 997. There we go. That's the ones I didn't thank. So, Duckworth, it's a pleasure having you on, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's been a pleasure. Maybe I'll stop in again sometime.
Please do that. What's new with you? Have you bought anything interesting?
Me? No, just saving my money in the tough economy because I think cash might be valuable ahead. Well, with inflation, it's only losing value, but you know what I mean. So
yeah, how bad do you think it is, Duckworth? Like the economy?
I don't think any of the indicators look good. I think there's some hints that some of the weaknesses in 2019 are coming back. Velocity of money, and then now they're trying to encourage people to take small microloans for $40. You can't find the cash in your wallet. They're encouraging you to pay $10 a week for 4 weeks. That's not a good sign where the average consumer is, and you see it even here.
Yeah.
Where I live in rural nowhere, it's pretty resistant to recession and economic troubles, and you're starting to see it here, which is another concerning sign. But I don't think things are looking the greatest in the near future.
No, I tend to agree with you. Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Love you all. See you.
Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.